Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be covering the basics of Git commits. Git commits are fundamental to using Git effectively for version control. We'll explore what commits are, how to create them, and best practices for writing good commit messages. Let's get started by understanding how to create commits to save your changes. So, what exactly is a Git commit? A commit is essentially a snapshot of your entire project at a specific point in time. When you create a commit, you are saving all the changes you've made to your local repository. Git then creates a unique identifier, often referred to as a hash, for each commit. This hash acts as a fingerprint, ensuring the integrity and traceability of your changes. Each commit should also include a descriptive message, briefly explaining the changes you've made. Now let's look at the basic workflow for making a commit. First, you'll want to check the status of your files using the command git status. This will show you which files have been modified. Next, stage the changes you want to include in your commit using the command git add, followed by the file name. To stage all the files, you can use git add. Finally, create the commit with the command git commit, followed by them flag and your message enclosed in quotes. For example, git commit your message here. Let's take a closer look at the commit workflow. The first step is to check the status of your files. You can do this by using the git status command. This command shows you which files have been modified and whether they are staged for commit or not. The second step is to stage the changes. Staging means adding the files you've modified to the staging area, preparing them for the commit. You can stage specific files using the command git add file name. Or if you want to add all the changes in the current directory, you can use the command git add. The third and final step is to commit the changes. To commit, you use the command git commit message. This command saves the staged changes to your local repository with a descriptive message. Let's delve deeper into using the git status command. Typing git status in your terminal will give you valuable information about your repository. The sample output on the left shows the current branch name and its relationship to the remote branch. It also lists files that have been modified but not yet staged for commit, indicated in red. Additionally, it displays any untracked files, which are new files that Git is not yet tracking. Git status also shows you which files are staged and ready to be committed, and gives helpful suggestions for what to do next, such as staging or committing your changes. Now let's explore how to stage changes using the git add command. Here are some common examples. Git add filename.txt stages a specific file. Git add star.js stages all JavaScript files in the current directory. Git add stages all changes in the current directory, and git add p allows for interactive staging, where you can choose specific parts of files to stage. Staging is the process of preparing your files for a commit. It enables you to group related changes together before saving them. The staging area, also known as the index, is a snapshot of the changes that will be included in your next commit. Some common staging patterns include git add, which stages all changes, including untracked files. Git add u stages modified and deleted files but not untracked files. Git add source / stages all changes within the source directory, and git add p lets you interactively choose which parts of your files to stage. As a best practice, always stage related changes together. This helps to create logical, focused commits that are easier to understand and review. Let's move on to creating commits using the git commit command. The basic commit command is git commit add login functionality. Here, the flag is followed by your commit message enclosed in quotes. In the sample output, you'll see the branch name, a unique hash identifying the commit, and a summary of the changes, indicating the number of files changed and the number of insertions and deletions. There are other commit options available as well. Git commit without them flag will open a text editor where you can write a longer, more detailed commit message. Git commit message stages all tracked files and creates a commit with the provided message, and git commit, amend, allows you to edit the previous commit. When writing commit messages, there are several guidelines to follow. Messages should be concise but descriptive, ideally 50 characters or less. Use the imperative mood, such as add feature instead of added feature. Start with a capital letter and focus on explaining what and why the changes were made rather than how. Reference issue numbers when applicable. It's best to avoid vague or uninformative messages like fixed stuff, WIP, ASCII, or finally works. Now let's see how to view the commit history using the git log command. The basic git log command displays a list of commits in reverse chronological order. The output includes the commit hash, author information, date, and commit message. You can customize the log output using various options. Git log one line provides a compact, single-line format. Git log P shows the patches, or the actual changes, included in each commit. Git log stat displays statistics for the changed files, and git log graph shows an ASCII graph of the branch history. The log command also has various features, such as the ability to filter by author, date, or message content, limit the number of commits shown, format the output in different ways, and display specific or all branches. To create effective commits, commit-related changes. A commit should represent a single logical change or fix. Commit often. Small, frequent commits are easier to understand and revert if needed. Don't commit half-done work. Use branches for work in progress. Always test before committing to ensure your code works before creating a commit. When writing good commit messages, use the imperative mood. For example, fix bug rather than fixed bug, or fixes bug. The first line should be a summary, kept under 50 characters. Add more details in the body if needed. Explain why the changes were made, not just what changed. The code shows what changed. Explain why it was necessary. For example, a good commit message would be add password strength validation, while a bad one would be fix stuff. Let's summarize what we've covered in this video. Key takeaways. Commits create snapshots of your project. The staging area allows you to organize changes. Good commit messages are crucial for collaboration, and small, focused commits are easier to manage. To quickly review the workflow, check the status with git status, stage changes with git add, create commits with git commit, and view history with git log. Here is a quick command reference. Git status checks the repository status, git add, stages all changes, git commit a message, creates a commit, and git log views the commit history. In the next video, we will be discussing branching and merging in Git. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.